Hello, you are watching InstaForex News. There is no necessity the European Central Bank to start the course of interest rate increase. Guy Quadden, the governor of the National Bank of Belgium and the member of the ECB Governor Board, announced about this, having noted the restrained inflationary pressure. The ECB left its key interest rate unchanged at the level of 1% last week. The interest rate has been remaining at this level since May after a number of sharp reductions. Since the financial crisis sharpened last year, the ECB has also infused the unprecedented values of liquidity to the banking sector in order to stimulate the lending. Last week, the bank hinted that this stimulating would be leveled gradually, but did not say what would be the terms. There are signs that some members of the ECB board differ on the point when the support should be removed. In the course of press conference in Brussels, Quadden said that the exit strategy of the ECB is not predetermined. Quadden noted that he expects the relatively positive economic growth in the Eurozone and in Belgium in the fourth quarter of this year and in the beginning of 2010. He warned that these prospects are, however, indefinite, especially if the euro resumes the growth against the US dollar. It is well known that the dollar rate of 1.50 is a painful level for the European business community. When the euro is advancing against other currencies, the export from the Eurozone is becoming less attractive at the foreign markets, slowing the key source of the region's economic activity. One more reason for the concern is the growing budget deficit of the Eurozone, said Quadden. The budget deficits of Greece and Ireland, as it expected, will exceed 12% of the GDP this year. Quadden called Greece as the most problematic country in the Eurozone. He noted that the budget deficit of Belgium is less lower than the average rate of the Eurozone deficits. It is expected that the Belgian Central Bank will announce about their deficit in the amount of 6.1% of the GDP this year and 5.4% next year. The European Commission, the executive body of the European Union, appealed at the Belgian authorities to decrease its deficit rate below 3% of the GDP, the ultimate level for the Eurozone countries, by 2012. Quadden has also noted that the rising unemployment rate would continue to press the public finances and economic growth. It is expected that the unemployment rate in the Eurozone will exceed 10% next year, whereas in Belgium, according to the forecast of the country's central bank, the unemployment rate will be 9% next year. We will be back tomorrow at the next release. Goodbye.